We all love our favorite local restaurants, but what happens when the people behind the scenes need help? That is where Apron Inc. comes in. They support restaurant workers facing medical emergency, lost wages, and especially recently when all these floods have hit. They are jumping in a very big way, and we need your help to help them. Joining me is Robin Miller. She is the executive director of Apron Inc. You're always on in the kitchen and we're always celebrating things. This has been devastating in many ways. We've seen the impact to homeowners, but our restaurants have really been impacted in a very big way.
Yeah, you know, this is a really, really great example of why Apron actually exists. I mean, I think sometimes people just think of the food and all that kind of stuff. And of course, who doesn't love to talk about food? But, you know, we really, I say this a lot, but we never really know what's coming in the door for in terms of a grant application. It could be a car accident. It could be, you know, something happened to somebody's home or an illness or something like that. But these floods, I mean, boy, howdy, this has just been a crazy, crazy time. And the effects of them are wide and vast. We're already getting dozens of applications in. We don't know what the situation will continue to unfold. We don't know exactly what to continue to expect. We just know it's going to be a lot because there are several restaurants there on the riverfront.
Oh my goodness,
and when they're flooded, you know, and people don't work, people don't get paid. And we have people that are home with families and little kids or people who are having surgery that was coming up. And they need these expenses for all of these various things that are going on in their lives far and vast in terms of what we're seeing. And then of course you've got this, you know, the floods that already happened in February. And then you have construction that's been happening down on River Road specifically, making it hard to get to restaurants that are open, but has been making it hard to get there. And then of course you have Thunder that was canceled.
It's like a double whammy,
affecting all these businesses in so many ways.
Because the economic impact of Thunder, people rely on that for the entire year. We need that big bump to kind of put us over as far as success for the year. That's not just River Road. That's so many businesses that we're just anticipating more people coming out, grabbing dinner before or after the fireworks.
Exactly. All of the things. And of course, you know, our grantees for this particular instance, the flooding, they need to apply through our website, through the regular, you know, granting process. And then of course, we hope that we can fund as many people that qualify.
Yeah. So how can we help? How can we support these workers?
Yeah. I mean, first of all, we always appreciate being on here, just letting people know that Apron exists. You know, we're often the best kept secret, even though we've been around for 14 years. We've given over $1 million thanks to donations out. We've given $1 million out. We just want people to know about us. If you can donate, please do. There's lots of ways people can help financially. They can help by sharing the word about what we're, you know, spreading the word. If you know a restaurant worker that's been affected, please encourage them to apply. Of independent restaurants, that's something important to stress.
And you can eat and drink and help.
And you can eat and drink and help. Absolutely, please keep doing that.
Eat and drink, and so every last Wednesday of the month you have a happy hour.
Yes, yes. And I'm glad you said that about keeping eating and drinking, because the economy also is a piece that we haven't talked about either in the past, you know, week or whenever that, you know, people are really worried about their finances. And so people don't tend to go out, but they can go out on happy hour at Martini Italian Bistro. We would love to go there. Jim Davis over there who runs it is amazing. And that will be on the patio on April 30th. It's Wednesday of Derby week. So if you're going to the track, come there afterwards. If you're not going to the track, go there all day. But make sure you're there for our happy hour. It'll be on the patio. We'll have music, and we always have bourbon samplings and food samplings. And of course, we want you to patronize the amazing place that Martini is.
And tell me about this golden hour dining experience with Chef Edward Lee. Wow,
yes.
wow.
Oh my gosh, thank you to the Lee Initiative. I mean, we have been giving out grants for a long time, but those numbers are always increasing. So it's always great to have a partner who's willing to help fund these things for us. And that partner right now is Chef Edward Lee and the Lee Initiative with the Bartenders Fund that we just established.
Great idea.
So they're raising money specifically that we can give to bartenders of independent restaurants who are also going through financial crisis for some reason, and we can help them out that way. There's an event on June 6th, kind of a fancy event, I would say, at the wine bar at 610, and that should be really fun. And then prior to that full sit-down dinner event, there is a kind of a smaller, if you just want to hang out in the courtyard for a little bit before that event. There's another way to participate.
So many ways to help out.
So many ways.
It's an important time.
Yeah, and you guys are really a great partner to us.
Happy to put out the word and let people know, keep eating out. Please go into these events.
Oh my gosh.
Because it just supports, it just builds those coffers so you guys are ready to help and support. So if you would like more information, just go to aproninc.org.